All righty, give it a few extra seconds here. Hopefully, we are indeed live. Welcome, one, and welcome all to the Junkshop Library channel, where most of the time we talk about the horrendous book known worldwide as the Holy Bible. Sometimes we talk about mental health, and sometimes yours truly just has a bee in his bonnet and has to get something off his chest. Well, guess what's going on today? We got to get something off old Junkshop's chest. Now, this is a topic that my wonderful wife, Julie LaVoice, just covered in her trademark, well-researched, and empathetic way. Once that stream is finished uploading, and I can link to it, I will be linking it in the description below. Can't do that yet because it ain't uploaded yet. All right. For those of you who don't know, there's a phenomenon going on right now called the COVID-19 party, also known as the release party. It's the stupidest fucking idea I have ever goddamn heard of. Bunch of nincompoops get together, or worse, send their children to get together in order to either stand in defiance of the authorities that want them to stay responsibly socially isolated and distant, or to deliberately catch this fucking virus. Because some people out there are so fucking dumb and or so goddamn ill-informed that they think deliberately catching this shit is a good idea. I picked this shirt for a reason. Check this shit out. Hello to everybody in the chat. I would greet you one by name, but I don't necessarily know if you want your names called out while I'm delivering a rant that's likely to be as fucking profanity filled and as just goddamn angry and mean spirited as this one seems likely to be. It's the same reason I'm specifically not calling out my patrons today, though I do have a long list of lovely people who have seen fit in their heart and found room in their wallet to contribute financially to the success of the library, and they are one and all greatly appreciated. But I don't know if they want their names called out while I'm cussing up a goddamn storm and calling some fuckers out. Santy the Sane wants his name on it. Santy the Sane is one of my fantastic patrons. And good on you, my friend. Thank you for putting the Santy seal of approval on this hot mess of a stream. I'm junk shopping. I can see it happening before my very eyes. I'm going to stop the cam and hope the audio doesn't robot too bad. If it does, let me know in the chat. All right. All right. We seem to be back. Let's see if we're actually back. I'm not going to drag this out for too fucking long, but I do have to get this shit off my chest. All right. I'm going to back up a little because I don't know when the audio went out. Religious parents are the ones who are to blame for these fucking parties that I'm specifically talking about during a worldwide, known to be lethal goddamn pandemic. Religious parents are sending their children for whose health and well-being they are responsible both morally and legally to gather by the dozens and the hundreds without masks during a time when we are supposed to be distancing ourselves one from another and wearing masks. And they're not doing either. I send my deepest and most heartfelt sympathies. I apologize for my tone of voice, which may be conveying sarcasm in this moment, but is not intended to. I send my deepest and most heartfelt sympathies to anyone who has lost a loved one to this horrifying disease, and to those who are yet to lose loved ones to this horrifying disease, because this shit ain't over yet. Which brings me to my next point. This shit ain't over yet. Anthony Fauci, the one man in the goddamn Trump administration who seems to be committed to the actual doing of his job, said either yesterday or today, I don't know which, probably yesterday because I just heard about it on the news this morning, said that we should consider ourselves to still be in the first wave of this fucking disease. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, and it's gonna get a hell of a lot motherfucking worse. Stay home. If you can't stay home, wear a mask. It's not hard. I keep seeing this thing going around Twitter that says something like, scientists have discovered a technique for reducing your chance of contracting COVID-19 by as much as 70%. And all it is a fucking piece of fabric you strap onto your face. Wear a mask, God damn it! And that's if you have to go out for food, for medical care, for real, actual reasons. Stay your ass at home otherwise. during gigantic worldwide crises, as other people have pointed out before, previous generations were called upon to ration down to medical supplies. We're called upon to go to war against huge odds. We I am shopping again. We're going to close this out soon. I'm This is getting fucking ridiculous. We'll be done here soon. Do not send your children anywhere. Keep them at home. I understand that they want to go out. I understand that they miss their friends. So do I, and so do I. But we can stay home. We can wear masks. And that is all it takes. Wash your hands, strap some fabric over your nose and mouth. Do both of these things thoroughly and often, and you reduce your risk of death. If you don't care if you die, that's one fucking thing. But you do know and or regularly come into contact with someone who is very young or very old or immunocompromised or very young and immunocompromised or old and immunocompromised. Also, do not take anti-malarial drugs in an attempt to stave off a disease that is not fucking malaria. You're just gonna make it worse. or now long-term disability. Yes, exactly. Don't listen to the Karens. Don't listen to Trump. Listen to the medical community. They went to school for a long fucking time so that they might help you. Accept their help, and hopefully we will, the majority of us, get through this. I understand that it's frustrating. I understand that it's hard. It's gonna be more frustrating and more hard if you do stupid shit like gather in large quantities. That's not the right word, and I don't care right now. Like gather in large numbers and deliberately increase your chances of catching a lethal plague. Stop it! And do not deliberately endanger your children. Don't. If you don't believe in God, then for the love of common sense, don't. If you do believe in God, for the love of God, don't. I'm junk shopping again. And I'm out of Rant.